Welcome back.
We've received a report that remaining Belkan troops are converging on Belka's northeast coast of Anfang. The enemy is deploying land, sea, and airstrike teams. These troops refuse to accept the Belkan interim government's official capitulation and are adamantly resisting. In light of the current political situation, this mission will be a top-secret operation carried out entirely by mercenaries. The mission will be called Operation Blue, and will be divided into 3 separate areas. The Mars Strike Team will attack enemy naval vessels and surface troops along the coast. The Mercury Strike Team will engage land units and enemy fighters that are using a tunnel as a makeshift airbase. The Jupiter Strike Team will be responsible for maintaining air superiority after the Mars and Mercury teams have completed their missions. This operation will begin at 1600. Capitulation ceremony takes place in Lumen. Mars team will strike first, followed by Mercury and then Jupiter. Choose carefully which team you wish to join. That is all.
Comm team, take out Belka's remnant forces assembled at the coastline.
Roger, removing safety lock. I wish I could clean up the battlefield in the quickest, most practical way possible, like Cyber. I'll give it a shot.
We're broadcasting live from the signing ceremony here in Lumen. Senior officials from each nation have come here in hopes of a peaceful solution.
I'm gonna put an end to this war.
Today's signatures will ratify an agreement which calls for the disarmament of Belka. Belka's military forces will be reduced, and tension with neighboring countries will come to an end. The agreement will be covered in detail in a later broadcast. Make them cancel a ceasefire radio announcement. According to our sources, the agreement also touches on the possession of nuclear armaments. Nevertheless, the Great War that enveloped the eastern countries and cost the lives of so many has finally come to an end.
This battle should put an end to the war. They still have a lot of firepower left. Using nukes didn't solve anything.
Enemy ground forces have been defeated. All ground threats are gone.
How would Pixie fly in this battle?
eliminated. Well done, GOM team.
Today is a day of hope. A day in which tension between different countries will be greatly reduced.
Thanks to your help, the operation was a success. The ceremony was also conducted without any trouble. We're still investigating why so many enemy forces were converging together, but have succeeded in cutting off the remaining resistance forces from the rest of the Belkan army.
June 20th, 1995. A treaty declaring a cessation of hostilities was signed in Lumen, a city on the border of South Belka and Osea. It was a one-sided treaty that heavily favored Osea. The borders of the affected countries that fluxed greatly over the past years finally settled down at the cost of many human lives. The battlefield shifted to the tables, and the politicians from all countries squabbled with each other over the rights to the underground natural resources, the initial cause of this war. 6 months passed without any developments. 6 months of void. I focused on this time period for the hidden truth laid there. And I learned that my pursuit of him was not a mistake.
The top officers in the Belkan army have pulled a coup d'etat. Calling their organization a world with no boundaries, the forces bombed the city of Lumen, where the cessation of hostilities treaty was signed, using a giant gunship codenamed XBO. Your mission is to pursue the XBO and... Wait! We've just received an emergency transmission from the control tower. Unidentified aircraft are approaching our base. Scramble all planes. Quick, there's no time. Get into the air immediately.
Warning, heavy ECMs. We're now on Code Horn alert. Why didn't anybody notice them until now? Visual confirmation of craft approaching the lane. Everyone head to your boat. This is Code 2. Control tower, situation report. Clear. Unidentified craft entering our airspace. Here they come. Take them out of the way. They're gonna lock on us. They're going for the runway. Direct hit on runway. We can't take off. It can even be the GOM team. Send them up. Emergency launch! Hurry! Ground zero. No signs of life.
Our base has suffered extensive damage. GOM team, we're counting on you. Warning, unknown craft on radar. Initiate operation.
We have to go into battle. The big target's easier to hit. Target XBO sighted. Espada 1 to Espada 2. It's time to stop the Demon Lord. This is Espada 2. Roger. Lead the way. back.
Be careful, comm team. They're not just fast. Their coordination is top-notch.
Damn it, they know what they're doing.
Those escort planes are in the way. Take them out.
Roger, removing safety lock. It looks like one of the equipment.
It's a shame they're doing this. This is going to be quite a show.
Those aren't ordinary pilots. They really know how to fight.
Let's let them move. Report your status.
One on two, is
The Espada team was shut down. Contact them. They should still be able to fly.
pressure is dropping on Bell 3. Fox 2.
XPO will be out of combat airspace in 20 miles. Move it.
The missile's coming at me.
Radar lock.
Shut down Block B. What's happening with damage control?
Switch hydraulic system to line B. Locked on. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile, break! Missile launched.
Freeze mode, hold your fire. We're your allies. Miss, miss, miss!
Don't let them get in close. We're shut down, it's all over. Fox 2. Radar lock. You're ready for an aerial battle. You know what to do, right? Missile evaded.
Damn, he's closing in on everyone.
Get some attack men around the XBO cockpit. That should mess up his steering. The XBO has been stripped of all defenses. Take her out, comm team. Missile warning. Damn, how can we lose here?
The XBO's taking a death blow. It was Cypher. Cypher did it.
Nice work, comm team. Operation complete.
Our death is not the end of everything. The rest is up to you.
There's a coded message on the radio. Decrypting message. Yo, buddy. You still alive? Yes.
Thanks to you, the XBO has been shot down. However, our base was heavily damaged in the surprise attack. The squadron that you engaged consisted of Sappan and Osean fighters. We're currently investigating the situation. Once we determine the location of the renegade organization, we will launch a counterinsurgency operation.